I mean, we're the only reaction channel on YouTube, so
That's true.
How hard could that possibly be?
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the 3 Days Talking Podcast, the only reaction channel that exists on YouTube. And we are here with our 1,000 subscriber goal video, finally here doing OK Computer album by Radiohead. One of the most anticipated and critically acclaimed albums that there is, and arguably Radiohead's most controversial or argued about album. Maybe you could definitely.
I don't think it's that controversial, but
I think it's pretty controversial. I think a lot of people have some varying opinions on this one. There's obviously a lot of people who love it. A lot of people think it's their best. A lot of people don't think it's their best, but it's definitely in the top 3 of most people's list. But thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. Also, if you guys, just a real quick plug, if you want to, come join our Discord. It's been popping off. A ton of you guys have joined. Links in the description below to join it. But we're here to do OK Computers by Radiohead. We just did the previous album, The Bends by Radiohead. Cole, talk to me. The Bends, you were not a huge fan of. You weren't a huge fan of Pablo Honey either. But now we've hit their third album. Their third studio album came out in 1997, 12 songs, 53 minutes. Where has Radiohead gone since The Bends? What is about to change in their discography?
I don't know if it's necessarily changed that much since The Bends. I think they're just kind of. I feel like OK Computer is just a much more thematic and focused and more advanced version of The Bends. I feel like it's the more mature version of The Bends. It's the more interesting version of The Bends. More dynamic, more diverse, more of a lot of stuff. But it's still, I feel like it's still in the same vein as The Bends. I still feel like it fits into the alt-rock genre for the most part.
Let me ask you, Noah, what do you think is the major change that hits at this point for Radiohead?
Trying things, not doing what is already popular.
Trying things,
getting a little creative with it.
Okay, so you still, I don't think you're really hitting the meat of what I was looking for. What I thought is the biggest change from this album compared to their previous two is that Tom York develops his voice in this one. I think he develops the future of his voice in this album, and what becomes their sound for the next few albums. What they're known for thematically is developed in this album and becomes it. That is Radiohead. We've been talking about in the previous 2 albums. We were talking about it's not Radiohead yet. It's not there. It's not what they're good at. This becomes what they are good at. This is where Radiohead becomes Radiohead they're known today. Does anyone disagree?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think it's a fact. I think it's just a fact.
It's not some massive vocal change.
It absolutely is a massive vocal change.
I feel like this album is way more similar to The Bends than it is to anything that comes after it.
It's OK Computer time. Let's get into it, starting with Airbag.
Yeah.
Just like a certain
Auto part. They should have used this song for their commercials.
What's up, Buena Vista?
This guy really hates me.
He's unhappy.
Goodness.
Free is not a fan.
he's not. I get it. I'm not that big a fan of him either.
What's up, Buena Vista? No, you're good, bro. Hugo, that is a fire opinion. A straight heat opinion. What's up, Jonathan?
That is a great take, Hugo. That is a great take. It's definitely top 3 in my opinion. No lower.
It's such a weird time to add sleigh bells in at the very end of the song. Okay, Alex. Calm down, buddy.
Good take, Alex. Good take. Well, you really punched the hornet's nest when we did the Jeff Buckley video, didn't you?
As much as I adore this album, and I do adore this album, Radiohead fans, I love this album, and you'll find out my overall placement later on. This is probably going to be my most controversial opinion. I know Radiohead fans love this song, and I'll be honest, I don't really get it. I like Tom York's voice for the most part on it. I think the lyrics are better than his voice. I think he gets a lot better in the rest of this song, or rest of this album, not song, obviously. I think that easily the best thing about this song is that it's the instrumental. Overall, the album gets far superior as it progresses. It's a decent opening, but they have better openings on their albums than this one. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 to an 8. But it's a solid song. There are far better openings though.
All right, brief intermission. Holy shit!
What?
Okay, I said he wants me to die.
Whoa, who did? Who?
That's so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Who said
Are you gonna go
wants you to
swim in a
die?
river in fucking jeans and boots?
All right, Freed. One more message, and you're getting banned. All right, continue on, Noah.
I'm sorry, it's so funny, but yes, I'll do my best. They learned. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they started working with somebody new,
They had to have.
But the production took a massive improvement. You can hear everything really well, especially the bass. The bass is really extremely hit and miss on their first 2 albums, whether you could hear what was going on and you could hear it clearly while still hearing everything else. A lot of moving parts, a lot of extra things that they'd never really bothered to do, like sleigh bells and all electronic stuff that they're starting to dip their toes into, foreshadowing. It's a good song. It's a good opener.
It's a solid opener.
Teeny bit, a little overrated, just a little bit. I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5. Wow, even higher than I go. I should have pointed out, yes, you're 100% right. They do sound a whole hell of a lot better mixing wise, but I know how much better they will get with the rest of the album. But go ahead, Cole.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly agree. The production, oh my gosh. The production on the bends, I would say, is like a 7 out of 10, I guess. The production of this album is more like a 9 out of 10. It's quite nice. The mixing is great. Most of the instrumental tones sound really good too. I think instrumentally this song is very solid. I think it's pretty enjoyable. It's got some cool sound effects. They do a lot of cool stuff with the guitar work. The lyrics are solid. I cannot say that I love Tom York's vocals on this song, especially on the chorus. He gets real flat and nasally on the chorus here, and it kind of degrades the song for me a decent amount. I think I'm gonna give it. I'll give it a straight 7.
Much better of a song, in my opinion. Paranoid Android.
That brings up a good question. I'm going to talk over the song because we've all heard the song a bajillion times.
I've heard his album a bajillion
Cole,
times.
if you did die, what song would you want at your funeral? Now I want to know.
Oh boy.
Hacker.
You know, I thought about Hacker just so I could screw with people. I don't know. Maybe just number 3 should be fun.
Fair enough. I don't know what I'd do. I just want to hear what you based on that comment.
You know, I hear that's not a bad. Maybe the Kid A title track. You know what? It might be the Kid A title track. That's what I might have played at my funeral. It's the weirdest song they ever wrote.
You're gonna have the raps follow you out of town.
Thing over and over again. I'm gonna ban you just for annoying me.
Really making a good impression on everybody about the Jeff Buckley community. Holy shit.
Some people get very upset.
They can't handle opinions.
Apparently.
You've never heard the TTS speech on this song? That's crazy. I don't care if you like me, Freed. You're being annoying.
Well, I don't think your liking of us should be based on whether we like an album or not.
It says in our channel description, we're going to piss you off at some point.
Actually, I think it just says we're the only review or reaction channel on YouTube now.
I think it says both.
Some people are very sensitive.
Not a fan of that whole thing Tom York does.
Oh, yeah.
God, God, this solo is so fucking weird.
This is so good.
Spamming this.
It just comes into this
I
album.
think.
with
I
such
don't
a
even really know.
Different punch. Oh yeah.
Nobody plays solos like Johnny Greenwood. Oh lord, the music video for this song.
I ain't never seen it.
Fucking weird.
Do you guys know STP, AIC, or Pearl Jam?
I think you mean Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, or Pearl Jam. I'm aware of all of them.
You used to insult me during What's Up interactions, but now I apologize. You're the best, yo. Thank you very much.
Noah's getting
I forgive you.
bans tonight.
I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. Buena Vista. I'm a big Black Midi fan, don't worry. The biggest of Black Midi fans.
I like it. It sounds
I
almost
can't-
like
I
cannot get
behind the
vocals
It
right
sounds
there.
almost like
I think this is
Egyptian
genius.
sounding in a
I
way.
can't get behind the vocals right there. Sorry. Singing is just not good right
It just
now.
sounds like it sounds like it's an Egyptian like vocal effects.
The lyrics are really interesting.
They are.
The instrumental is really cool. The vibe is there. His vocals are not there for me.
I feel like I'm in a temple or something. Or was. Never
I
get
never
there.
got that vibe.
We lost ice here, Cole. Just losing everyone.
I think that happened a long time ago. Honestly, that's last video he called me retarded, so I think
That's
this is a
true.
couple. This is a step up.
Fine, Cosmo.
God, this is weird. This is the weirdest guitar playing, but it works. What a little tune we got here.
That's a lot of seconds.
Not really sure about what the fuck he's talking about on this song. A lot of a lot of things are said. A lot of odd analogies are made, but I don't care because I'm not a lyric person. Never have been. Melodies are great. First section's really good. Vocally sounds great. Some really good guitar parts. And then they get a little heavier. They bring in that really cool riff, freaky ass guitar solo, and we get in the whole little rain down section. Probably the
Wow.
best part of the song. Glorious, beautiful.
Just
And then of course,
sorry, go ahead.
what?
No, go ahead.
And then of course, second little jam, equally as good as the first one. It ooh, do I do it?
Does he
That's the
pop the
question.
big double digit?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, that's
I know who winner is coming. I can guarantee you we're not going tripled up on that. So I hope you don't unsub because there's not a chance Cole's doing it. Let me go next. I didn't used to love this song. It took a few listens to really understand how awesome this song is. Not only from an instrumental, Noah mentioned all of the instruments on it. From a lyrical perspective and from I think Tom York's voice, especially in that middle section where they change into this extremely vibey temple feeling where he makes his voice sound like he's like in a Egyptian era. It's like a Sphinx type of feeling you get. And it's so fantastic the way he changes his vocals to reflect a certain vibe of the instruments. It's well done. It's so much better done than it has been in the past. I am also going a 10, but I know for a fact Cole's not. All right, Cole.
This is a great song.
It is
I love
a
this
great song.
This is a great song. This is actually the first song that they've made up to this point in their discography that I would call a great song. I love this song. It's fantastic. Instrumentally, one of the most unique songs that they ever made. The production is great, obviously. The lyrics are super interesting, even if I don't know entirely what he's talking about.
I don't really know it, but it's looked interesting.
I mean, it feels just like a very dystopian look at the future, I think, and he does some really interesting stuff with it lyrically. There are still vocal moments that I just don't like, where he just comes off really flat vocally, and it just kind of bums me out a little bit. Because I'm just like, he just doesn't sound good at all right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go a straight 9 on this one.
All right, we gotta move on though to Subterranean, Homesick, Alien. Hold on, I gotta. What?
Was this title meant to be like a Bob Dylan kind of reference?
No, it's not a baby, it's a cat. She's just being annoying tonight. This dude brought his Jeff Buckley account into it.
Oh, wow.
I'll give you props for you are dedicated, bro.
Yes, I know that there are songs on Kid A that use guitar. I'm just saying a lot of the songs don't.
It is godly, I see you, 100%. Album production is godly. You're good, Cosmic. It's fine. You never heard this song before?
Song is a Nick Drake reference.
I was just referring to the title. It'd be cool if it's a Nick Drake reference.
That would be cool.
Especially a top 30 song on Pinkman.
Oh, that is so good. I don't know if that's a keyboard or a xylophone or what, but it is well done.
Probably all guitars.
That was a guitar?
Could be.
I would say most likely.
How they got that to sound like that. A glockenspiel? Atmosphere they are creating on this album is so elite.
Why did you bite your hand?
Because it's just like
Overstimulated.
You know, I just want to I want to shout, so instead of shouting, you know.
Atmospherically, I think this song's probably the best one so far.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I think it's just because of how detailed the instrument is.
Yeah.
Those guitars.
Very spacey. Hence the title. I'm stupid.
I don't want to give out any spoilers, but there is somebody in the comments just being so fucking based right now.
Oh my god.
Just so correct. You're just killing it.
Well, I know who you're talking about.
Don't spoil.
I'm not.
I'm telling Noah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Oh, that ending is so gorgeous. Atmosphere. First word that comes to my mind immediately. Instrumental atmosphere they create on this is so effing good, and it is a continuation of what they have been starting to do in this album with the increase in production, the increase in quality of mixing. They have been able to create incredible atmosphere with the instruments. That is something that is a massive upgrade from the first two albums, just in all situations. Now, I mean, let's also talk about the lyrics, because the lyrics on this album have been really good. This song takes it to another level, though. I mean, it really upgrades the lyrics. He's getting. Cole was talking about the first couple albums. He was like, he's so edgy. He's trying to sound so edgy, and it's not emo and edgy and blah blah blah. This is sort of the. It's like edgy but not bad edgy. It's just teetering on that tiny little kind of like a Nirvana edge, but not nearly as in depth as, you know, Kurt Cobain would go. He's talking about how he's got like, it's a personal feeling, like he wishes people understood him just a little bit more, but he's gonna be like, he's okay with it though. He's not, you know, he's not having an issue with people not understanding what he's like. In this case, feels like a homesick alien type of thing. So it's fantastically well written. I love the different instrumental usages, and the singing is, he sounds gorgeous on this. Only thing I have an issue with, it just doesn't have, this is going to sound so stupid, but it's a small, tiny issue. There's nothing really catchy melodically about this song. Outside of that, I love it. 9.5. Cole, you gave a look right after I said that, so I'm going to you next.
Well, I think the chorus is really catchy. In fact, the chorus is pretty much what sells me on this song. Without the chorus being that good, I wouldn't think that much of this song. I mean, it'd still be solid, but from a writing standpoint, it would still be solid. But the chorus really puts it over the edge to be like a really good song for me. And I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'll say it again. Like, yeah. I really enjoy how detailed the instrumental is with those like fluttering, eerie guitars. I think they're really cool. I think it's a really nice touch to it. But yeah, probably the best chorus on this album so far. I think pretty handily. Not one of my favorites on this album. And boy, some of y'all give out 10 out of 10s like they're going out of business.
I give it 9.5.
Made any sense? I was talking to the chat.
Oh.
But yeah, this is a good song. I like it. I'll throw it an 8.
8.
It's not, you know, cracking a Radiohead top 20 song list for me.
No, it wouldn't crack it either. But I think they have a lot of really good songs though. All right, Noah.
Yeah, there's really just two things that sell me on the song. The atmosphere, all the spacey guitars, and like Cole said, the hook. Especially, it's not even like the melody or anything, but it's the way that they use the instrumentation, how they bring it out and back in. I find that really interesting, very good. Lyrics are definitely more understandable on this one. I'm sure there's meanings on the other ones, but they're harder to decipher. I enjoy that. I'm leaning towards Cole on this one.
Okay.
You have a correct opinion, buddy. Congrats. I'll give you an 8.
Whatever. All right, up next, we have Exit Music for a Film.
It is the same. A lot of inspiration. Those aren't really the same thing, though.
9 from Random.
Inspiration and same thing are really different. I mean, I've listened to Parasite probably about 300 times in my life. I don't know. I don't see it, man.
Are they saying like the chord progressions are the same? Or something?
I saw that, Lucas. I saw that.
He just said it was a ripoff. I would like some elaboration if you would, please, sir.
This one is just.
See, for this era of Radiohead, like
So-
90s era Radiohead, I do prefer it when he keeps his vocals more mellow.
This song was made for such a bad movie.
I don't even
It
care.
was made for a Romeo and Juliet modern version with a fucking DiCaprio.
I've seen it.
I have. I saw it in high school. It was
It's
awful.
fine. I would agree with it. I think it was in 7th grade. My teacher showed us that in 7th grade. She had to skip past the scene where they make out in like an elevator or something.
My teacher thought it'd be cool for us to watch it after we read the book. It was wow.
I don't have any problem with his vocals right here.
This song sadly turned into a TikTok song.
Oh yeah, Radiohead tends to be a very very common target for TikTok.
That's rough.
Sing us a song to keep us warm.
I love that those singular hi-hat caps. Or it might be a cymbal. I'm not a drummer.
They're getting slightly louder. Too.
Silence.
Andrew, I have not heard that band.
Love this song. Great fucking song. Love the super mellow intro. Super eerie. Big fan. And then one of the coolest transitions in their discography, really. Those great sounding drum hits coming in, and then just that I don't know, like I don't know if it's a bass guitar, synth bass, whatever it is that they do. Just blast through the mix and it sounds awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Super clear. I think Tom is really good vocally on the whole song. I think the lyrics are pretty solid. I wish it was longer.
Yeah.
I wish the second half of the song was longer. It does feel a little short every time I listen to it. But outside of that, I think it's pretty great. I'll give it a 9.
A 9 from Cole. Noah.
Boy, oh boy. That's definitely one of the better climaxes of a song in their whole career. Lyrically, okay, you're a child. I knew that you were probably gonna laugh at that too. Lyrically, it was for the Romeo and Juliet movie, and you can see why. I could have guessed that without even knowing what it was a made for movie, but it's solid. I mean, nothing wrong with the lyrics, but it's the instrumental and all the little background stuff that they do during the verses that makes the song really cool, creates a really good atmosphere. Those are definitely some of my favorite synths that I've heard in a Radiohead song. Very thick, big fan of it.
Okay.
Ooh. I'll go 9.5.
9.5. Yeah, this song is amazing. I mean, it just is. The absolute kick-ass halfway through, bringing in that guitar with just an incredible reverb to it. That's just this bass, I assume a bass guitar that goes, just hits, and it's just, and it's driving, and it brings the whole song forward into a gut punch type of feeling and then it ends and slows back down to the same way it started. And again, the atmosphere they have been creating on this album is maybe second to none in their discography. We will find out, but incredible use of instrumentals to create an atmosphere. And as Cole said, I don't necessarily agree with what he was saying about how this is Tom York's like best. This is when he sounds best, like the very low pitch that he does, but he sounds fantastic on this song. I love the lyrics. I think they fit the vibe perfectly of the song. It's been such a unique album from such a distance from the first two, and this one just fits it so well. 9.5 to a 10. One of the hardest ones I've never given a 10 to, but it's every time I listen, it's making me want to give it a 10 even more. So incredible all around. All right, up next, Let Down.
I call dibs.
8.75 from Memes and Fun. What's up, Memes and Fun? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'll restart just so nobody gets annoyed. I'll restart the song. I just want to say we have a bunch of new people here, probably Radiohead fans. If you want to join our Discord, the links are in the description. Join our Discord. There you go. Check it out. All right. One real quick shout out. Now, Let Down.
Very pretty riff. There's one, Noah. One.
No, you know why I called it?
Yeah. Wonder if we'll get another one. Who? Might have been the same guy. It was the same guy. What a happy song. Just joyful.
Yeah.
The 90s really spawned
playing on the bottles.
The 90s really spawned a lot of
I'm gonna count that
bands.
as number 2 right there, Noah. That's the real number 2.
Yeah, that is. I mean,
I'm sorry, but that vocal right there is just that's
the
flat as hell.
weirdest thing about this song.
I like it.
Is the hook sounds so off on this song.
I know it
That's
doesn't.
my favorite part. That's my favorite part of the song.
Hook is good. I just don't like his.
No, his
voice
vocals on the hook sound off compared to the instrumental.
I suppose.
Yes, I see you. Go Eagles.
Okay.
You're no more a Patriots hat.
Roll Tide.
Different level of football.
If he's gonna sing like this, he should be in more falsetto. It should be higher pitched.
I mean, he does it later.
No, this is fine.
Yeah, and then it gets great at the end. But I don't love this.
Slap a 9 on that John.
I love the reemergence of John, Jawn. There's something about that word.
Really?
It's like you can refer to anything as a John, any inanimate object or thing.
Never heard of that before.
How you dare criticize this piece of art?
That's kind of what we're here for.
I mean, that's what our channel is built on, giving our honest takes.
There's very, very, very few pieces of art that I could have like no criticism for at all.
Isuru, did you partake in any climbing of light poles?
I don't know how I feel about whatever instrument that is. Still can't say I love his vocals, but the songwriting here is so great that I don't care.
This.
Right there.
There
Yep,
it is.
yep.
That's beautiful. I don't. Why didn't he just do it the whole time?
As I already said, I called dibs.
Okay.
And then I'd like Cole to go right after me.
I still don't know how I feel about what's happening right now.
I like it as an outro.
This song has become so quote unquote underrated that it is now overrated.
It's gone full circle.
Radiohead fans really overrate this song.
Three.
Okay.
Three. As you're saying it, there's three.
Yep,
One,
there it is.
two,
That-
three, four. 4 tens.
Yep. Settle down,
I think
fellas.
4 different people call it, or 3 different people call this song underrated while we listen.
All right. You gotta let Noah finish, otherwise we'll never.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Amazing lyrics, amazing hook. The second half, that's when the song really, kicks into high gear for me, when the vocals really take a step up. Because I mean, now that I really hear it, there is definitely an increase in quality in the second half compared to the first, vocally, in my opinion. And I mean, besides that, I mean, I love this song. Really good song. But you guys overrate the shit out of it. I'm sorry. I'll give it a 9.
Wow. All right.
All right.
Cole,
Go, Cole.
you're supposed to rebuff.
There's barely been any people. There's not even like 2 people who didn't give it a 10.
I'm seeing a lot of 10s.
Oh my goodness. I don't understand. It's got that many plays. It's one of the most played songs on this album, and it's beloved by like every Radiohead fan, but for some reason it's still underrated. I don't understand why.
I think
it's definitely
because
not
I don't think
it's
I don't
not
think
underrated.
It never reached commercial success. I don't think it did.
I think it's doing just fine. I don't think it was a single or anything, so the only
No,
thing
but
you
it was
could
probably
really go
never
for
a
is
number
streaming
one.
numbers.
It probably never hit number 1 on any charts or anything like that. It's not
Well,
sitting there.
because it's
getting
not a
used and-
single. How would it be?
Yeah, but when you
it's-
ask people what's your top 10 Radiohead song, most of the time it's not in their top 10. Like the normies.
often
The
are-
normies.
How often are people asking normies what their top 10 Radiohead songs are?
Just go.
Anyway.
Go.
I don't think this song is underrated. I think it's a really good song. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy this song. The progression of it is great. But again, vocally, I can't get totally on board. In fact, if the instrumental wasn't nearly as good as it is, if the writing wasn't as good, I don't think I'd be all that into this song, like, at all. But it is that good. So I do like this song. But I really don't like his vocals very much until, like, the end where he finally hits that falsetto. Or higher falsetto. I don't know when somebody's in a falsetto. I'm fucking stupid. I have
Don't
no
say
idea when
that.
somebody's...
You're gonna give him more ammunition.
I have no idea when somebody's officially in a falsetto or not. I have no clue, but that's just what it sounded like to me. But yeah, it's still good. I would still throw it an 8.5. I still enjoy it.
Wow.
And the lyrics
Lower
are
than I
quite good
thought.
too.
Okay, so I am surprisingly slightly agreeing with Noah here in the fact that yes, I do believe it is not underrated anymore. It certainly is one of their best songs they ever did, in my opinion. I do think that it probably at one point for a significant portion of their career, Radiohead's career, was underrated. But as Noah has pointed out, it's gotten to the point of recognition where we can't call it that anymore. So it's where it is where it deserves to be. I love this song. I completely disagree with Cole about the vocals. I think the vocals are fantastic on this. I'm a huge Tom York vocals fan on this album. And the lyrics are once again fantastic. Everything they choose to do on this song, from a melody standpoint, an instrumental standpoint, an atmosphere. Excuse me. I've been talking about the atmosphere all album, and it just continues to impress me over and over, no matter how many times I hear it. Every decision they make, I don't think they could have done much better. If you don't think they could do much better, how is it not a 10? Banger alert! We got Karma Police. Let's go.
Someone should overdub
I can't wait to
Thunder
give this
Karma
song a
Police.
fucking 6.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse.
Oh my god, the melody is so bad.
He's referring to Thunder.
Rank Imagine Dragons,
Yeah,
Maroon
Thunder
5,
fucking
and
sucks
Coldplay.
too. Imagine Dragons is the worst. Maroon 5 is the second worst. Coldplay is the best of those three. Easy. Although none of them are particularly good.
Rest this man right here.
Favorite Nick Drake song? Riverman. There you go.
Riverman.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Big fan.
I would have figured you would have been like Things Behind the Sun.
We have already started Pink Floyd, Random Casual
That
Gamer.
is probably second place.
You're twinning.
Heck of a pick.
Riverman's a nice song.
Big fan of the lyrics.
Like, good lord, Pink Floyd.
Have we done any car seat headset rest?
No, we have not.
No,
Well, we might.
they're good. I like them. I would like to do them at one
One
point.
guy. I think it's one guy, right?
It was. I mean, all the songs are by one guy. At least for most of their albums.
You get sick of the song quickly?
I get it.
I don't.
I
get
so
that.
get
I'm
it.
sorry. I have never ever skipped this song when it's popped up.
I have.
I really doubt there's a song that I haven't skipped at some point before.
I 100% skipped the song during the outro at one point.
What's up, Tardy? Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
this is probably my favorite part of the song, though. Big fan. When those low voices come in, it's like a synth or something.
We're gonna cover the Drake Party album, or is that a copyright minefield? Fingers crossed. I may have found a way around copyright. So I'm not gonna throw it up there yet, but we might be able to work around it now.
He lost himself. Did Marshall Mathers copy Tom York?
I guess he got himself back. He said "phew." I love that he says "phew." That's just,
Isuru, I'm gonna completely agree with you on that take.
I mean, I agree that a
how
song
dare
being
you
overplayed shouldn't
spoil
affect
it
its
20
quality.
seconds before we
Yeah, just go
talk
first.
about it.
Just go first.
Yeah, I will. I was gonna go first anyway. This was the first ever Radiohead song I ever gave a 10 to. This was my all-time, and mega spoiler alert, I guess. This is what I believe to be their best song of all time. I know there's probably people in the Radiohead fan base who disagrees with that. Perfectly fine. I still think this is their best song. I love everything it combines. I think it is an incredible instrumental. It's got a perfect melody. I think Tom York sounds flawless. I think this is his second best vocal performance of all time. I think the lyrics are the best that I've seen them write. And out of all the only thing this song even comes close to doing wrong, in my opinion, is it's just not long enough. If it was a little longer, if they made like the not the outro part, with the static and the
If they did the last verse,
they did the last verse a little longer, this is a flawless song. This would be like a top 20 song of all time. That being said, I still have it as a 10, and I do believe it to be their best song. Maybe that's a normie opinion for some people, but I also have a lot of other non-normie opinions, so it's okay. Cole, you look like you want to respond. I have no idea. I'm picking you anyway.
Well, I mean, in print, I don't disagree with much of what you said. I wouldn't say I think this is his best vocal performance. I think that belongs to a song a couple albums from now.
I said
But
second.
oh god, I thought you said it was his best. I do think this is an amazing song. I love this song. This is definitely one of the catchiest songs that they have ever written to date. I think the instrumental is pretty damn good. I think as far as OK Computer goes, I think this is about as good as his vocals get on this album. I think he does a very good job vocally. I thoroughly enjoy the lyrics. I think what really makes this song as great as it is the melody writing on here, because I think the melodies here are pretty friggin'
They're amazing.
fantastic.
They're the best that I've heard that Radiohead do.
And especially the melody on the last two verses, I think that's tremendous. And I love how big and expansive the ending of this song gets. I just think it sounds great. I think it sounds fantastic. I would say that this is one of the better songs in their discography. I know it's a basic pick or whatever, but I don't fucking care.
Sometimes the basic picks are the basic picks for a reason.
I would love to hear them do that last verse again. I feel like if they did it and it was successful, I would probably give this song a 10. But for now, 9.5 feels right.
9.5. Cole's highest rating so far. All right, Noah.
Yeah.
Here comes Debbie Downer.
No.
I don't think he's gonna be Debbie.
No?
Okay.
I think he said that out of agreement, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. I said I was about to say that I'm just gonna piggyback everything that Cole said. I agree with everything that he said.
everything. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, look at
you
him
two.
go.
Including his rating.
Yeah,
Oh
9.5.
wow. On to Fitter Happier. I don't know. Somebody
Happier,
said
Not
something.
even
more
close.
comfortable, not drinking too much, regular exercise at the gym, 3 days a week, getting on better with your
Somebody should make a
associated
video of
contemporaries.
doing everything
That
the
is,
opposite
eating well,
of
no
what's
more
said in Fitter
microwave
Happier for a
meals and
week.
saturated fats.
What if one of
What
if the lyrics said
Die.
living?
Baby smiling in backseat, sleeping well, no bad dreams, no paranoia, careful to all animals, never watching spiders down a plug hole, keep in contact with old friends,
Did we
I
make
get
one of
what-
Kid A? We did, but
frequently check Reddit.
Jose,
Whoa,
don't go watch it because we're redoing all of our Radiohead ones in this discography.
Fond but not in love. Charity
I
standing
get
We
what
did-
they're going
on
for
Sundays
here,
we
Did we
go
do
to
but
Kid A?
supermarket.
A long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
old
it's
format.
over.
It might
It's
not
gone.
even be on the channel anymore.
gone, yeah.
Okay, no, we didn't do Kid A then.
No longer afraid of the dark, only they shadow
Your hot
monkey.
take got ignored. Hold on, here we go. I
Where
didn't
is
see it. I'm
it?
sorry. I'm not a fan of the piano. Really, don't think the
8.5.
melody is that amazing. What?
8.5 on
He
Karma
doesn't
Police.
like the melody of Karma Police.
But powerless. An empowered and informed member of society.
Big ups.
Pragmatism, not idealism.
I admire
Not
your
cry in
bravery.
public. Less chance of illness.
That's a wild
That
take.
lip in the wet.
We got all of
Baby
r
strapped
slash
in
Radiohead
backseat.
in here.
A good
You're,
memory.
you're about to get
Still
torn
cries
up.
a good film. Still kisses with saliva.
I
No
guess
longer
I
empty and
guess I'll
frantic.
wait
Like
until
a cat,
this is
tied to a stick, that's driven into frozen winter shit, the ability to laugh at weakness, charm.
Every time I read these lyrics, I get more annoyed with this.
In a cage, on antibiotics.
I get what they're going for here because this is it's Society the album basically, but okay, one, I just don't like the fucking Stephen Hawking voice.
I don't
It gets
think anyone
annoying after a
does.
while. It just gets irritating. I don't need it. I feel like they probably could have made this a song regardless. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say like I would still call this music because there is music playing. The piano in the background.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
But I feel like they could have just made, because I mean, I don't know. It just feels like they're rehashing the points of the album, but with a robot voice for no real purpose here. I can't help but feel like this album would have a better flow if this was not here. Yeah, I'm not really into this. It's just kind of 2 minutes of irritating me.
Alright.
5. The
Let me
piano's
go
kinda
real
cool.
quick because I know Noah will be able to do it fast. Yeah, no. So this is basically to me an interlude, even though they don't call it one. The voice is terrible. I hate it. It's awful. I would never ever listen to this again unless we were doing an album review for whatever reason again of this. I think the big problem here is that Cole's right. It does come after so many bangers in a row, and then it's like a halfway point through this album, and then it sort of changes. I saw someone say that it's sort of a description of OK Computer's theme. And yeah, if you read into the lyrics, you can definitely see that. I totally get what you're saying. That being said, I think they could have done this a whole lot better. They could have made it more entertaining to listen to. Maybe make, sometimes I don't really listen to interludes anyway. And we don't rate, we rate albums as a whole after we go through each song individually. So that's an individual song. This is like a 3.5 to a 4. Never would listen to this again. Noah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you guys are talking about. Fitter Happier plays in my trap house.
This is what you hear when you first come into Noah's trap house.
Yeah,
This is the motto.
heck of a time.
So it's
Oh, but no.
the
wall.
porch playing.
It's printed on the wall. Frame.
But no, yeah, it's not good. Not very good. I respect how it serves the album.
Sure.
Musically, I mean the piano's fine. It's like some Minecraft ambient piano,
It's almost a little avant-garde piano.
and then the Stephen Hawking voice.
Yeah.
Fucking hated it when Pink Floyd did it on the Division Bell. I fucking hate it now. 3.
All right, up next, Electioneering.
You want first, Cole?
I suppose I'll take it.
Let's see. 59 votes on our poll.
Sheesh.
My God, you guys have been killing this chat.
59 votes and they're still wrong. Crazy.
I miss Hamdi's opinion. Oh, fuck. Oh, you said 3? I'm sorry, Hamdi. There's a lot of chat to stream.
What is that drum?
And the
Sounds like-
cowbell.
Oh, that's a horrible take on this song. It's a banger.
I think they know this, they get this song. Two people.
Oasis tribute band song. Why would a Beatles tribute band like? You know, I can't even do it. You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't even think this is like a Beatles. I think
yeah. Beatles is better.
they're boring in their own smooth way.
Someday you will find me.
This melody slaps!
He's really forcing those vocals right now.
That is my exact thoughts. Really straining himself.
He sounded a little.
I'm giving a double L to that take right there.
This just takes me out of the flow of the album so fucking hard. This and Fitter Happier back to back.
I mean, this is definitely obviously bringing way more energy than the album had brought previously, but that's fine. Nice switch up.
But then the next song's Climbing Up the Walls.
I know.
We revert back.
Yeah, they wanted to do a little switcheroo. It's fine.
I'm going last.
Hey Cole,
Yeah.
I remember, buddy. Long time ago. Forgot the song existed, to be honest. An OG baby boy.
I don't think they've quite figured out how to do a song with this much energy yet. Not totally. Of all the real songs, not, excluding Fit or Happier, this is pretty handily my least favorite song on this album. I don't really like his vocal performance that much. He almost sounds like he's a little bit constipated at points when he's singing. I don't really love the guitar riff. I mean, the tone is cool, but the riff itself is kind of annoying. I mean, it kind of sounds like an alarm clock of some sort, like something you set as an alarm clock. It just kind of irritates me a little bit. And yeah, I just don't think they've really figured out how to do songs that are this raw and have this much energy yet. I don't think it's something that they're that great at. Yeah, I'll give this like a 6.5 to a 7.
Okay, Noah.
Yeah, that's why I'm following up. I agree with everything Cole says. Except for one thing. I think on the hook, I think the instrumentals are really, really cool. They do like a they rise while Mr. York falls his best that he can in this song vocally. Also, the lead guitar tone. I'm
All right, that'll give you.
Usually Mr. Greenwood has very similar tones.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this one's similar, but it's just it could be how it's mixed or something. Bit grating at times. Not a fan.
It's true.
I will give it a 6.
Wow. All right, so I'm going to defend Electioneering a bit. I think the melody is actually really good. I love the energy change up here. The rest of the album has been very, very different compared to this, obviously. And the rest of the album has been fantastic. But that being said, an entire album where you have just a solemn, very dark tone with a great atmosphere building, as great as it doesn't necessarily always lend itself to being an amazing album. That's why I do like the change up here. I agree partially with what Cole said. This is not their best energetic song. They certainly will do better in the future with the energy. They'll change it up and they'll do a better version of this. But this does bring the energy. I do enjoy it. I don't think Tom York's vocals are as bad as Cole does. I don't think it's like anywhere near like Pablo Honey level. I like the instrumental for the most part. I do think the guitar had issues, but I think there was a great melody on this hook. I love this hook. I love this hook a lot, and I think the chorus. Sorry, I think there's a great melody on the chorus. I think it really worked. I'm gonna go 7.5 to an 8. All right, climbing up.
Look
the
at this
walls.
dude. Wait till you see
It's
the.
no 2 plus 2.
No, no, no.
You guys are big 2 plus 2 fans.
Everybody should be. Stop.
This filter, I love it. I love it. It just feels so right.
2 plus 2 is a top 3 opener for me.
Okay.
Something about that snare.
Sounds angry.
It's popping a little too hard for me. Can't describe it. I'm not a drum person.
Carlos, that is so factual. That is the biggest reason I love this song. Creep scale. development.
We're having a development right here.
I think Cole's got to go first.
I have to go last.
This song is very important in the Cole lore. I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
I'm going first.
Okay. But he thought he was Isaac Wood from Black Country Neighborhood.
Ain't Tom York worked in a psych ward before music?
I'm pretty sure that's
I don't know.
wow, because Ian Curtis from Joy Division did something like that too, something similar. Ironic, but true.
So this song I used to absolutely trash every single time I listened to OK Computer in the last 2 years. And then last year, something just clicked with this song. And it went from like top or bottom 2 on the album to one of my instantly favorites. The eeriness, the complete dystopian sort of psychopathy atmosphere they're creating, sort of like you're in a like a psych ward with these people, and they're just like it's it reminds me of, it sounds like Heathens if it was like 100 times better. It's like 100x version of Heathens on
So
every
it's a
single
5?
facet. Well, I think Heathens is not that bad, but this song is fantastic. The filter Tom York uses to make this eerie sort of Joker-esque sound that's coming from him. And the instrumental that's just torturous, banging, just repeated over on the drums are so well done. I love the scratchiness at the end. It just compiles the theme. It is everything they've been doing so well in this album, completing the atmosphere on this album and doing it so perfectly in all these songs. This is a 10, and it is not even that close. All right, Noah. Cole said he wanted to go
That close to what?
I love
Not
the little
close to being below
comparisons you do and how you get to your score.
Just reminds me
Nobody does this.
It's why we do this. I just wait every album to like, what are we gonna get from him?
This is like a temple. This is like a psych ward.
But I'm just telling you what I think of during the song.
I know, and I appreciate
Right
it.
after somebody says it.
It's very funny.
Nobody said that.
I appreciate that.
Yes, they did.
Somebody said heathens in the chat?
No,
Psych ward.
somebody said that Tom York worked in a psych ward.
Okay, but he's right. It sounds like that.
Yes, I'm aware.
Go ahead, Noah.
I felt the same about the song for a long time.
Okay.
It's a great song. Very good song. Very interesting little atmosphere they create here. Spooky. Might be a little too scary for my trap house. But,
Couldn't be in my trap house. We only take bangers in there.
yeah, this would suck the whimsy.
I'm fit or happier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's a great song. Vocals are good. I mean, they really start ramping up in the second half. Who doesn't love a man screaming like he
He's
is in
losing his
some
mind.
he is in some form of distress. Big fan of that. Big fan of real emotional singing, whether it be any form of emotion, just expressed very aggressively.
Sure.
That's 8.5.
Bad opinion. Cole.
Bad opinion. Okay, electioneering
Well,
boy.
let's tap into the Cole lore real quick for climbing up the walls. So when I first started listening to Radiohead, like, ooh, gosh, 5 years ago or something, this is their only song that I liked. Well, okay, this and
This
the
was
Kid
it?
A title track. This and the
Oh.
Kid A title track and Tree Fingers were the only songs by them I liked. This was the only song on this album that I liked. I really like hated Radiohead for a while, for like at least a year.
I remember you
Yeah,
hating Radiohead.
Especially hated Tom York's vocals. They have certainly grown on me since then, obviously. But when I first heard this album, this was my favorite song, and that has not changed, even though Radiohead's discography has grown on me tremendously. Yeah, this is still one of my favorite Radiohead songs. I
Ooh.
adore the vibe of this song. The atmosphere that it creates is just so me.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so eerie, so creepy. I mean,
If you know Cole,
I'm
you
not
know
saying
he's-
I'm creepy. I'm just saying I love eerie music. It's fucking great.
Sound like you were
does.
going through your Joker arc for a second.
And no, that's not what I'm saying at all.
I know.
I just love the atmosphere of this song. It's fantastic. I think this is Tom York's best vocals on this album because I mean they do put a little filter on it. So and I think it works beautifully.
perfect.
I love it. I love the lyrics. I think they're fantastic. I love the melody. I love the just explosion at the end. And the development that I was talking about during the song is that I just gave this song a 10 for the first time.
Oh!
This
We
is-
have our
this
first
is a-
Cole 10 on Radiohead. There it is. Up to no surprises.
It's a song from
House MD?
TikTok. You said House MD and I said TikTok.
Not the same.
Actually, I get House MD clips on TikTok. We are somewhat within the same vein.
No surprises. TikTok ass song.
Oh my goodness, what a pretty instrumental. I bet this song is so happy and joyful.
I wonder if he's gonna drown.
That's a stressful music video.
Yeah, I was worried. I thought they like paused, did some editing or something, and then he comes out of the water fucking wheezing. Holy shit!
Did he sign off of being under that long, guys?
Stop having a 7-hour screen time if you think the song is over. I love that comment so much.
I don't like how he says no one here. It sounds like Noah. Not a fan.
TikTok does not speak for us, that's true. I think that's what you're referring to.
Well, actually, it kind of does when the feed adjusts to what you like. So it kind of does speak for you.
I think I saw somebody ask earlier if we had all graduated college or not.
Well, these two,
God.
they tried their best and didn't enjoy it. That's how it went, right?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Hated college.
Wasn't for me.
And I am currently within the confines of college. I don't enjoy it, but I'll finish it. You know, probably. The age guess was semi-valid. You got two
It's
of
a
us.
big range, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got two of us, I guess.
So I talked multiple times about some songs being very, very close to perfect on this album. Well, this one is perfect. So there, you can probably guess my rating off of that. It's going to be a 10. An absolutely flawless Tom York vocal performance here. I mean, we've had different opinions on his vocals throughout the album. Cole's been a little less fun at some points. He did like Climbing Up the Walls, but you know, a couple other songs he hasn't been a huge fan of. I've been a bit more, but this one is impressive. He sounds so damn good on this for such a perfectly built song where it's just a soft vocal tone, but he's adding just a little bit of rough, just a tiny little bit of rough, while keeping it a majority 90% soft to add in this beautiful underlaying vocal to it, this instrumental, which is a fire instrumental. And I'm assuming that's a xylophone, but tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know what they're playing.
Actually, it's a glockenspiel.
Is it really? Okay. Well,
No, I don't fucking know.
Okay, whatever it is xylophone, glockenspiel, whatever the hell it is, it's beautiful. It is one of the greatest I mean, it all falls under piano anyway. Piano sounding tones I have ever heard on a song. I fucking love this. I love the lyrics. I love the hook. I love the verses. It's 10. It's a perfect song. I have zero issues with it. I do not think it could be better. Noah. So
That wasn't even what I was ooming about. I was more ooming about my opinions on this album over the years. It's so wishy-washy. Changes a lot.
Okay.
It goes up, down, up, down, up, down. I'll say which way I'm trending at the end, but boy, what a tune. Very pretty. Very upsetting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Such
bit of a
happy
soul
tone
crusher.
for such dark lyrics.
Yeah, and that's what makes it work. That's what
Yes,
makes it
the
so
contrast is
impactful
beautiful.
emotionally. Yeah. I don't really have anything to say about the song. Could say I'm a little speechless, I guess, even though I've heard it a billion times.
Are we
Yeah, I'm
doing?
yeah, that's a 10.
Oh, Cole's gonna be the hater again. Look at that face. He's not even gonna argue. You already know. All right, Cole. Look at him. He's
I wasn't anticipating that.
He's so pissed that he has to pick everyone.
I'm not mad. I wasn't expecting Noah to give it a 10.
I'm stunned.
I would give it a 10 if I liked his vocals more, but I just don't like his
Oh
vocals
my
that much.
god.
Sorry. I don't.
How?
They just sound really flat.
Oh, you're just wrong.
They sound a bit dull to me.
The Cole hate chants have started.
It's not a terrible vocal performance. It's just like I've heard him do way better than this vocally. Besides that, I mean, I think it's pretty much a masterpiece of a song. And I would say it would probably be the best song on the album if I thought his vocals were better. But I'm gonna throw it a big old 9.5.
All right, we got to move on to Lucky.
Oh, meow. I only remember the hook.
His vocals here are better than on Reckon Are You Fussing?
No. Malarkey.
I hope Cole wakes up with alopecia. Damn.
Oh my god.
I love that I have this effect on y'all.
Cole, you're taking
Really,
some really.
I really enjoy it.
You really done a number to this chat tonight. The Radiohead fans are here.
Flocking to the 2011 version of Twin Fantasy.
Cole is cool just because he has good taste. Stop hating. Rickster's looking out for you.
Appreciate it.
Smashing the music that sounds like it's recorded through a tin can.
Oh, Eggum agrees with you on the glow part too.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this one of the best hooks on the album. No climax. Edges you. Big fan. That is awful.
I'm not saying that one out loud because I'm gonna have to censor that on YouTube, and I don't feel like doing that right now.
But that could be the clickbait intro.
We have plenty to work with.
Okay, that's true. This might be his best vocal performance on the album.
He definitely tests himself the most on this.
Is this one or the next one?
This is absolutely not his best vocal performance.
Oh, he sounds so good. Edge. This is about a real car crash. Yeah. Big Lucky fan.
Big Lucky fan.
Lyrics real good. Talking about his little incident. He was in a little car crash. Boy. Heck of a vocal performance. The hook is one of my favorites on the album, mainly because of the instrumental in the background, which made me way happier when for the final third of the song, they do an instrumental and they run that hook, run the hook instrumental back again, and it sounded glorious with that guitar going over it. That is a 9.
9. I'm this song has definitely risen up the ranks. It didn't used to be one of my favorites. I thought it was a little This is gonna sound crazy. I thought it was a little basic, honestly, when the first couple times I heard this album, but it has definitely changed. I don't think it's basic at all anymore. I think it's incredibly well orchestrated. Especially one thing I've noticed the last few times I've heard it is on the second chorus when he goes into the elongated lines. He brings in what sounds like a chorus effect in the background, but it's just the instrumentals playing in sync with his tone. It's fantastic. I love that, like that sync up they do at the end of each line on the hook the second time around. Such a cool way of doing it. Obviously a very, personal story for him, so he feels. I saw someone in chat say that it was like the first song recorded for this album, and they did in like 5 hours, which is crazy. Props to him for making it sound that good. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. 9 to a 9.5. Very, very underrated, underappreciated song of this album.
We haven't gotten to the real underappreciated ones.
All right, Cole, you got a look of just. Yeah, you got a look.
Again, I
Debbie
like
Downer.
this song. It's a good song.
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't love his vocals here, but that's not really news at this point. If I have a problem with the song, is that I don't find a ton of it to be super memorable. I think the "It's Gonna Be a Glorious Day" part is definitely the best part of the song, but it's like really the only part of the song that I ever remember. Every time I listen to this album, I'm like, what does Lucky sound like again?
Right.
Oh, okay, right. That's right. That's what it sounds like. All right, that's nice. That's solid. It's a good song. I'll throw it an 8.
All right.
Good
we have
lord, I hate that
finally
song.
reached the end of OK Computer with The Tourist. Noah is ready for this one.
Dibs.
Dibs, all right. Funny how I went from being a Noah hater to a Cole hater. I think a lot of people added to the Cole hater train on this stream. I mean, someone told Cole he hopes he runs out of toilet paper. That's just mean.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I know, Buena Vista, what the fuck?
Here, listen, man, it just WAP goes hard. I don't know what to
Just
tell you.
speaks to Cole in different ways.
WAP is the 0th best song of all time. That's why I had to give it the 15 out of 10.
He's never heard anything like it.
Not wrong.
Wait until you hear what he gave to the Burger King Whopper ad.
Here when I gave Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh boy. Oh brother.
You know what this album makes me want to do?
What?
Listening
Oh, boy.
to
Oh, okay.
I knew you were
What
gonna
it
say
makes you
that.
want to do?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Send you in rainbows. You know what else in rainbows makes you want to do? Skip King of the Limbs and move to the next one?
That's when you cease They ask me
That's kind of true, I think.
whether I'm going
I don't hate the vocals on the song.
Good.
I wouldn't say I think they're really good on the chorus. I don't think they're great on the verses though.
I agree, Ice Through. It just ain't no moon-shaped pool.
Is that a real take, memes and fun? Is that a genuine take right there? It's pretty wild.
Gonna bust. Listen.
Thanks for listening.
Well, I couldn't hear you. I had the song full volume. Alright, don't you need to put the rating in on my notepad? I'll go first whenever this ends. You let down you let down underrated people need to shut up. We need some more tourist underrated truthers in the chat right now.
Where are my tourist truthers at?
This is the song. This is the banger. This is glorious. An absolute viber. Maybe the best vocals on the album. It's this or the track before. The instrumental sections are phenomenal. Big fan of the lyrics. It's not the best Radiohead song, but it's my favorite Radiohead song. I will give it a pretty easy 10.
Wow. Yeah, it's going to be hard to top that rating. I don't think it's a 10. I do think it's an absolutely perfect way to end this album, though. I completely agree with the way this is sung, with the lyrics, with the instrumental decisions, with the slow pace, and then the melodic emphasis on every other word on the hook, because he's, like someone said, this is about the album starts out with the song titled Airbag. Then we have Lucky on the previous song about his crash, and then ends with this is basically telling himself slow down, calling himself an idiot for getting in a car crash. He's telling himself to stop being so dumb and slow down. And it's not even just obviously the car crash. I think it's a metaphor for his own life and his own his own goals and what he's trying to do in life. He's trying to slow down and enjoy it a bit more. What?
I know what the song's actually about,
but I feel like that's extremely good review of that.
No, I mean, it's a very good take.
Okay.
If we didn't already know what the song was about, because one of the members said so.
Okay, feed me information I didn't have then.
One of them were vacationing somewhere.
Okay.
And all these people were just walking around, not taking in the sights and all this beautiful shit around them. So yeah, it was literally just idiot, slow down.
Okay, sure, but it works both ways because it also fits the theme of the album. It fits the theme of the album as well, and I think that's another way of looking at it. But hey, if that's what they're intentionally doing, I think they probably were trying to do multiple things with this album, because it does seem to be a themed concept album where you have this whole car crash and his whole realizing how lucky he was to not have died in that. He's trying to reassess where they're going in his own life, and I think it's a great way of ending it. He sings not great, but it's not bad at all. It's pretty good. I like the way he's singing. I'm not as high on it as you are, but I do think it's a very pretty song, and I don't think you could have ended the album much better. 9 to I'll just go 9. All right, Cole.
This guy keeps pinging me. I don't know why. He just keeps saying my name. I don't know why. Yeah, very, very good ending to this album. Very good song here. I do like this song, contrary to what the chat might believe. This is a very good song. One of the better choruses on the album, and I can certainly tell that, I admire Tom's effort vocally on this song. I can't say that I particularly like his vocal tone on the verses all that much. I don't think it's great. He improves on the chorus, certainly. Instrumentally, I think the guitar solos are really good. Very, very, very good ending to a very good album. Contrary to what chat might think I feel about it. Yeah, I would probably give it a 8.5 to a 9.
All right, final rankings time. For those of you who've never been here before, and there might be a lot of them because we have a lot of new people in the chat today, we rank our top 3. We place our top 3 of the album. We rank the album 1 to 10, and then what we do, especially because we're doing a discography right now, we place the albums we have listened to in a discography from worst to best. So, I'm gonna start actually. All right, my top 3. This has been a very, very difficult album for me to rank because my things have changed, believe it or not. But I am going to go at number 3. We have Climbing Up the Walls, 2, No Surprises, and then 1 will be Karma Police. As I said, I do believe it to be their best song. Yeah, this album, the last year and a half or so, has grown tremendously on me. I think it is a fantastically well done album. From their first 2, where they were just a couple years ago, or a few years ago before they made this, to where they grew up exponentially on their 3rd album. Incredibly well done. Everything is just better. Their sound is so much better. Their mixing is so much better. The production is beautiful. Their instrumental choice is awesome. And I love the lyrics. They get so much better. I give this album, and I have continued to raise it. It has not gone down. This is a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. All right. Let's go to what chat believes is the number 1 Radiohead hater, Cole.
Let's see. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Karma Police. Number 2, I would go No Surprises, and number 1, I'm gonna go Climbing Up the Walls.
Oh, you just flipped mine backwards.
I think this is a great album, contrary to what the chat might believe. I just don't think it's this flawless masterpiece that the chat also seems to think that it is. But I do think it's a great album. I think it's, a massive improvement over the Bends, like leaps and bounds better than the Bends.
Oh,
and
totally.
Fucking millenniums better than Pablo Honey. Fucking piece of shit album. Anyway, there are still a lot of moments vocally where I just don't like Tom York's voice at all. But it is an improvement over the Bends. They get way more creative on this album. They really push their limits a lot more on this album. Lyrically, it's way better. They don't sound like teenage and high school alt rock anymore. And they actually have some stuff to say on this album. They got some really, really compelling lyrics. They got a lot better production. All the technical stuff is there pretty much. Just some moments vocally that I don't love Tom. I don't really like Tom York's voice, and I don't give a shit about Fit or Happier. I think that's a waste of 2 minutes, and I don't particularly like Electioneering all that much. It's just kind of whatever song, but yeah, I will throw OK Computer an 8.5 to a 9.
8.5 to a 9. You know what? I thought you would go lower, so you didn't go as low as I thought. All right, Noah, finish this up.
All right. Oh, top 3s could be hard. Oh, at 3, I'll go Paranoid Android. 2, No Surprises. 1, The Tourist.
Oh my
as
god.
expected. Banger. Very good album. I enjoy every song except for 2. This album, in my eyes, will never be a 10 because of the back-to-back run of Fitter Happier and Electioneering. That really hurt its chances right there. Very disappointing because this has some really, really high highs and some disappointing lows. A little upsetting. I have no issues with the vocals of Tom York for the majority of the album. I thought they had really great ideas. It's a massive step up from their last album.
Oh, absolutely.
My feelings about it have gone up a tiny little bit. I will give it a 9.
Oof. Hey, you know what? It's still higher than Cole's rating, technically. So there it is. All right. Well, chat, that was our OK Computer album ranking. That was our 1,000 subscriber goal video. So thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. With the 1,000 subscribers, not only did we do OK Computer, but we also launched a Discord. So if you want to go check it out, you can join there. We have tons of channels for you to talk about. We have music rankings channels, music chat channels, all the music nerd channels you could possibly ever want. Go check it out. Links in the description of all our live streams, all our videos, and on our Twitter. You can also follow us on Twitter, where we tweet out every time we go live and every time we post a video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys had fun. For those who were watching on YouTube, hopefully YouTube didn't copyright strike this down, so that would be nice. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Remember, we are doing Radiohead and Pink Floyd's discography at the same time. We're actually 2 behind now on Pink Floyd's discography, so the next 2 will be Pink Floyd's second and third albums, so stay tuned for those 2. We also have some album requests that people have been sending in, so we really appreciate that. We're going to get to those as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know a ton of new Radiohead fans came out, so if you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below, hit subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when we go live.
All right, guys, let's go. On 3. We'll start 3.
Yeah, this will be really. Yeah, let's. Yeah, okay.
1.
Worst, Pablo Honey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Second, the Bins.
The Bins.
I don't think anyone disagrees. And the clear best so far, OK Computer. And there we go. Okay, I completely forgot because it seems so obvious to me, but yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.